New is in the building. Now,
there you go. There you go. Yes, yes. We got it, Wanda. This man had 5,000 and something followers. Now, look at this right there. Yep. And if he's not in that, they feel uncomfortable. No, it ain't no I feel uncomfortable. Let's get into it. So, Trick, no.
He blessed me with my only son. That's why it's hard to let him go, but now I think I'm done. Who would've knew that a bundle of joy will fix my heart? I swear he gave me that fire when I was in the dark. I'm crying out to God to help me with these hard times. Woo! I'm crying out to God to help me with these hard times. Don't want no drama, so I'm throwing up the peace. He blessed me with my only son. That's why it's hard to let him go, but now I think I'm done. Who would've knew that a bundle of joy will fix my heart? I swear he gave me that fire when I was in the dark. I'm crying out to God to help me with these hard times. Woo! I'm crying out to God to help me with these hard times. Don't want no drama, so I'm throwing up the peace sign. peace of mind. He picked me up from the bottom and then he changed my life.
Can you guys hear me now? I'm so sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with this, why it was going in and out. But let me know if you guys can hear me now. I see it moving, so I believe you guys can hear me now. Yes. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for that. And thank you for everybody that is in the building. Share, share, share the live. So we left off at talking about Bootsy Badass and Kodak Black. I don't know if you guys heard what I said, but let me run it down again. Now, Bootsy made statements about Kodak Black because Kodak Black was slumped over and he made it to his performance 9 hours late, and he says this dude needs help for real, for real. That's what Bootsy said. That's what he feels like Kodak Black needs help. Now y'all know they say he's on them narcotics, Kodak Black. I don't know how true that is. But I feel like he needs help as well, guys. Ever since his baby mama went over there with NBA Youngboy, and been on that going performing at NBA Youngboy concerts, we all know he tried to get back with her. And Mellow Rax is her name. He tried to get back with her, but she's with a woman now. She has switched over and she is with a woman now. And Money Yaya said that NBA Youngboy and Mellow Rax, they have been sleeping together as well. I don't know how true that is, all allegedly. So it's a lot of new beefs brewing, guys. Now, we know that T.I. and 50 Cent, they had been going at it. Well, 50 Cent had took down that unflattering picture of Tiny that had T.I. and his son King in a uproar. This is the picture, guys. That was unflattering of Tiny. The back of her skirt head went up and her, butt was hanging out, and it's down low. So 50 Cent was making fun of this. So he had a problem with that. T.I. as well as King, which I don't blame them. I don't blame them because 50, you was wrong. You was wrong. Now I be rocking with you when you're right, and when it's a kiki or whatever. But this was not right, and I like T.I. and Tiny. It's hard to pick between these two, but you have to hold people accountable when they do wrong stuff. Okay? And you even need to hold yourself accountable when you have stepped out of your body and you've been out of line. A lot of people don't like to hold themselves accountable, and that's not right. That leads me to my next thing. I'm just going over some of the topics, guys, and we're going to revisit this stuff throughout this live. Now, this brings me to my next, what I just said about accountability. That leads me to Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, I got Carlos King on the thumbnail because that's his show. He's over Love and Marriage Huntsville. I will be reviewing this show again, guys. It comes on next week, Saturday. Now, I want everybody, all my new subscribers, to check this show out. Love and Marriage Huntsville. It's a good show, and I do reviews on it. So you guys can get caught up, okay? So now I'm gonna go ahead and take accountability because some people would say that I didn't give a lot of these people the chance that they deserved. I think I was fair pretty much. I really do. But I will go ahead and say I will be thinking outside the box even more than I already do when the show comes back on, doing reviews, okay? Because I don't want to make anything one-sided. I try to be unbiased with all of these people. So, guys, I just want y'all to know that the show is coming back on next week. Get into it. Get into it. I will be doing the reviews. I wish all of these people nothing but the best. And we're going to leave that right there. That is a Carlos King show. He has other shows on the OWN network, as well as he has some shows on, I think, I don't know if they're coming back on or not, but go ahead and support Carlos King. He's also over here on YouTube because he got a lot of smoke that he didn't deserve as well. And I think we need to be bigger people. And when we've said different things on platforms that we know we could have said differently, or we could have, done better in different situations because we didn't know the whole backstory and we were, thinking one thing, but it was another thing. When you see that it was not that, then you should go ahead and hold yourself accountable as well. Okay. And that is what I'm doing right now because I did, feel one way and it wasn't correct. And now I see it was not correct. And that is why I'm saying what I'm saying. Yep. I have spoken to some of the cast behind the scenes, and that brings us to current day. And that is why I'm saying what I'm saying, guys. So all my new subscribers, go ahead and get into this show. It comes on Saturday. It's called Love and Marriage Huntsville. It is over on the OWN network, and we will be reviewing it over here. I think you guys would definitely enjoy it. Okay? It's a good show. Okay? But that don't mean I'm not going to get these folks when they done did something wrong. I just was, blindfolded in the past and felt one way because I don't like bullying and things of that nature. But it was other things going on behind the scenes and it wasn't like I thought it was. So we're just gonna clean that up, clear that up, and move on. So to all my day ones, as well as my new subscribers, go ahead and support the show. And make sure y'all come over here and watch the reviews. Comes back on next week. So, with all that being said, we can move on from that and let's get into the mess. Let's get into all the mess, guys. So, that had to do with Carlos King. Let's run back to Stunna Girl. I want to show y'all something. Stunna Girl, like I said, she's crashing out over Blueface. I don't care what nobody say. I had some people trying to argue with me in the comments saying that she's not crashing out over Blueface, but she is. She has been going back and forth on this here internet saying stuff about this man for days now. And she's been backpedaling and pussy popping, doing stuff that she said she wouldn't do. And speaking of pussy popping, y'all, she was gyrating on her bed, humping on her bed, trying to make her butt move all around. This was a video. I put up a screenshot right here, but this was actually a video, guys. This was actually a video, and she was humping all on the bed, and this is just attention seeking at its finest. But let's go ahead and listen to what she had to say when it comes to Blueface. Once again. Hold on, I gotta turn it up, y'all.
And honestly,
hold on. Here we go.
He just always wanted to know like what niggas I was talking to. And honestly, that's a sign of being DL. Because why do you want to know what niggas I'm talking to? If we're not in a relationship, why are you always concerned about the next man? Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. He just always wanted to know like what niggas I was talking to. And honestly, that's a sign of being DL. Because why do you want to know what niggas I'm talking to? If we're not in a relationship, why are you always concerned about the next man? Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Okay, so y'all heard what she said. Y'all heard what she said, guys. Oh, I didn't mean to put Tiny up there. She said that that's a sign of him being on the DL. And this is something that she was going at Nevaeh about. She was going at Nevaeh about this. And so then this is another, this was from the other day. That was from last, I think that was, wait, let me look at that one. Yeah, that was from last night. This one was from the day before. She's been going on and on and on about this man. Okay, you say that Stunna is doing stuff for clicks and views. Wow. But remember, she said she don't have to do that. She said she's that bitch. She said she don't have to do that. Y'all don't remember she told us that? She said she brought Blueface lives up. She said she gave him clout. So this is what else she posted, guys.
He couldn't get in contact with me and my phone didn't have no service. So he was so mad, he started propping his phone up and taking videos of himself and sending them to me. So this is one of the videos. This is one I just showed y'all. But this is for the new people that didn't see it.
That shit I be talking about. You don't get the calling and shit. You don't answer her phone. I get to look at Instagram and find niggas' Instagrams and start robbing these niggas that you
wow.
wouldn't do these subs, but you gonna be mad. See me root number, cause damn homies, when you don't answer, I'm gonna start blowing her shit up now. You know, my mama, tell them niggas out there stop in Hawaii or in the Dominican Republic, wherever you at, tell them niggas stop being too touchy and all that. I'll knock one of them niggas out, nigga, on my dead brother. I'll cut the wire and really break one of them niggas off. My daddy nigga.
Do you know how mad you gotta be to prop your phone up like this and talk to yourself and then press send? Or you know how mad you gotta be to even prop your phone up and then hit record and be like, bitch, I don't fuck with you. Like, you have to have been steaming, so that shit was just hella funny. That's a funny ass story time though. I couldn't couldn't get in contact with me, and my phone didn't have no service. So he was so mad, he started propping his phone up and taking videos of himself and sending
Okay, guys, so this is when she was over there with Blueface. This is when she was over there with Blueface, and she says that this guy that she was messing with, he was in his feelings, and he sent her these videos. I'm like, whoa. He sent her these videos, and she's showing them to the public. So she's trying to make it like all these men want her and things of that nature. And look, I'm not saying that she don't got a roster of men that want to be with her. I don't know. But I'm saying she's definitely upset about Blueface. I don't take that back. She's definitely upset about Blueface. She's been doing shit ever since he won't talk to her, and he has come out with Nevaeh and said that, you know, they're starting their family together and he don't care about nobody else or what nobody else think. He had, you know, got Nevaeh a bunch of roses and stuff, which he should have been got of that, because he did buy Stunna Girl some roses as well when Stunna Girl was out there with him. But Nevaeh doesn't care. She's happy to be with Blueface, and that's just that. So where's that at? So the people they're talking. The public, they're talking, of course. So they are comparing all the families that Blueface have now, and he says that he is a stepdad to Nevaeh's son. And the people have an opinion about this, because they say, how is he a stepdad to Nevaeh's son when he don't even take care of Junior? So Junior has got brought back in the fold because, of course, he's Blueface's son. This is what Blueface say is his son, and Krishan Rock say that he's his son. I know some of the people say that Blueface is not the father of Junior, but Blueface is claiming him. So a lot of the public is stating, you don't even take care of Junior. How are you going to be a father to Nevaeh's son? They're saying that it's not right, guys. And look, y'all, I told y'all how I feel about that. If it's really his son, he do need to go to court and try to get visitation, pay child support, send some money over there, and do what he got to do. Real talk. I've been told y'all that's how I feel about the situation. But if Krishan Rock ain't worried about it, then it is what it is. And that's all I got to say about that. As far as Jaden and Alexis, he do go over there, take his kids to school, spend time with them, give them money, etc. But let's go ahead and hear what Blueface had to say about being a stepdad.
I do. Oh, your cat, no. I was too for a second.
Yeah, stop hating on my son, chat. Leave him alone.
Whoa. He told the chat that was watching him, stop hating on his son, leave him alone, because the chat kept bringing up Krishan Jr. The chat kept bringing up Krishan Jr. and Blueface didn't want to hear it. Let's continue.
Nothing wrong with being a stepdad, chat. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Nothing wrong with being a stepdad, chat. You guys gotta get your fucking brain out the gutter, man. You guys are asking about a bunch of random shit. Other people deserve better, then they should go get better. What the fuck does that have to do with me? Stop throwing other people's lives on me, chat. I have nothing to do with that. There's nothing I can do about it.
I do. Oh, your cat, no.
Come on. You guys wanted everybody to move on so bad, but you guys won't let anyone, you guys keep bringing up the same shit. Oh, girl, you should move on. Go find you a new guy. But you guys want to keep talking about this shit. I'm pursuing a new family with someone new. I still have my other kids, which will always be my family, but I like a family under one roof. That's me, you know?
Okay.
So I'm going to pursue that with someone else.
I hate that he's playing his music.
Let that shit go. Chat, it's over with.
He's telling the chat to let that shit go. He's saying let it go, y'all, because they was constantly bringing up Junior. They did bring up Jaden. They told him that he did Jaden really wrong. Y'all, it's a lot of moving pieces. It's a lot going on. Oh, okay. Hey, who knew? Hey. Definitely saying anything. Okay, so what do y'all think about this? Do y'all think that he's doing Jaden Alexis wrong? She kind of did herself wrong because she shouldn't have slept back with Blueface. That's my opinion. And I see people in the chat saying that Blue is not the father. Well, Blue needs to come out and say he's not the father because he keeps telling us that he is the father. And look, I wasn't in the bed with them. So I can't say if he the father or not. I just only can go by what he's telling we the people. Okay, Blue keeps claiming Junior. Yes, he does. He needs to tell us the truth. That part. You know, either you is or you ain't. I like Jaden and I feel she shouldn't have slept with him. I agree. Shouldn't have slept with him. I agree with you totally and completely. I said that when she came out and she told us that she slept with him, I was like, girl, that was a big mistake. That was a big mistake. Okay, so let me go ahead and play Jaden Alexis now because they asked her in her chat what did she think about Blueface having another baby. And she's going to elaborate on how she felt when Blueface said that he wanted his kids in the same house and he won't feel guilty because now he got a baby with Nevaeh about spending time with her. I was like, oh, wow. Hey, chat, I agree with the content creator. Thank you. They took DNA and they said he is so. Yeah, that's what they said. And I only can go by what they said, y'all. Real talk. Now, if he chooses to say something else, then okay, let's go by that. Okay, now let's listen to Jaden Alexis, guys, and what she had to say. Y'all, pictures keep surfacing of Lotto being pregnant. Do y'all think Lotto is pregnant? Guys, we got 200 in the building. Hit that like button, please, and thank you. Drop it in the chat if you guys think Lotto is pregnant. This is morning tea. That's why you're getting a lot of different topics, because this is morning tea. We not stuck on one topic. It's morning tea. Okay? And I only say that because people be like, Dag, you moving too fast, and you got this and that, this in the video, that in the video. Yeah, it's morning tea. Whenever I do morning tea and hot topics, we're going to be talking about quite a bit of different folks. So just keep that in mind, guys. Okay, here we go.
I think the main question is, how do I feel about Blue having a baby, right? I don't feel no type of way. One, because I'm not the one who has to take care of the baby. Amen? Thank you. Two, I'm so stable up here, down here, right
Really?
here. Like, it don't matter to me. Like, do your thing. I wish nothing but the best to anybody, to everyone involved. You're gonna want that. You're gonna be wanting for the love. You're gonna be wanting for that. Big J is cool.
Okay.
Always be good. What's for me is for me, and what's for you is for you. I got my boy and I got my girl, and I'm good.
Okay.
Me, I'm about to be outside this summer.
Girl, bye.
I think the main question. Okay.
Guys, it's a lot of music in here. So I don't know. I might have to talk a little. Because I hate that it's a lot of music in here, y'all. I really do. And this music is kind of louder than the last music.
How do you feel about him saying he can feel less guilty about not seeing his kids because he's pregnant? I feel like that's a really weird and insensitive thing to say.
Yeah.
Just one, because our oldest kid is old enough to like see stuff on the internet. Like, why would you want him to go and Google his dad's name and see that you're saying that you feel less guilty about spending less time with him because you're with another bitch with a kid. It just doesn't even make. What did you just say? Calculate that for me. One kid, it don't even make sense. I wouldn't even. You don't even say stuff like that. It's just weird. I think it's weird. I think it's strange. I don't know.
Okay, guys, let's stop there for a moment. Do y'all think that's weird that Blueface said that? Drop it in the chat. Do you guys think that that is weird that he said that he'll feel less guilty about spending time with Nevaeh because they have a baby now? And he was saying, you know, less guilty, you know, from not being with his other kids. That's what Jaden is saying. She's confused by that. She's confused by that. Oh, Jaden isn't letting her kids around the new baby either. You don't think she gonna let the kids around the new baby? Ooh, wee. Whoa. Okay, y'all, let's continue to listen to what she had to say.
Okay, one question.
Okay, let's fast forward a little bit because we heard that.
Okay. One question. I feel like that's a really weird and insensitive thing to say. Just one, because our oldest kid is old enough to like see stuff on the internet. Like, why would you want him to go and Google his dad's name and see that you're saying that you feel less guilty about spending less time with him because you're with another bitch with a kid? It just doesn't even make. What did you just say? Calculate that for me. One kid, it don't even make sense. I wouldn't even. You don't even say stuff like that. It's just weird. I think it's weird. I think it's strange. I don't know.
Okay, guys, so that's what she had to say. But
Okay.
I'll let you guys hear something someone else had to say. Selena Powell, she has put her 2 cents in. Y'all know who Selena Powell is. She be exposing all of the rappers. She be exposing all of the rappers that she be sleeping with, you know, the guys that be married, rappers. It don't matter who you is, football players, basketball players. And she has the OnlyFans, and she says she make $1 million and something a month for being on OnlyFans doing porn. Now, I don't know how true that is, but that's what she is saying. Okay, so let's listen to what she had to say about Blueface situation. And she was talking to Deshae Frost. And I really thought this was in poor taste because she don't look all that either. Why you trying to take shots and talk about somebody? Listen to her, y'all. Wait a minute.
Blueface having another baby with Nevaeh. He got the worst baby mamas ever. All them bitches are ugly as shit.
Y'all heard what she said. She said Blueface has the worstest babies ever. They all ugly as shit. And this coming from you that then had your face all pumped up and your body looked so strange because you didn't had several BBLs allegedly and it still look a mess. I'm like, I can't believe the nerve of some people, y'all. I cannot believe the nerve of some people. No, she didn't. Oh, yes, she did. Y'all just heard her. And her body looked nasty and funky. And she got all that stuff done to her face. And she got the nerve to be saying he got the worst baby mamas ever. So, yeah, I don't know, y'all. I just thought that was in poor taste. She's also taking shots at Mariah the Scientist because Mariah is engaged to is it Young Thug? Yeah, Young Thug, and she's talking about when she slept with Young Thug.
Everybody, like, who's your best body, bro?
Young Thug. His dick is huge. Okay. But why would you ask if you didn't want me to say?
Got it. Okay.
Now,
but your dick is definitely bigger than the smallest dick I've ever had.
Wow.
Bankruptcy is actually.
Now, Young Thug, he says that this is false, that this did not happen. I don't know how true it is, y'all. I just know this woman, she has been sleeping with a lot of different people in the industry, but she also be lying on people too. Because this is the same woman that lied on Offset and said that she was pregnant by Offset. So look, y'all, it be a lot of lies going on the internet too, with these celebrities, public figures. It be a lot of lies going on, and that's why in the beginning I said let me take accountability for any part I played in anything when I was reviewing certain content and stuff like that. I have to take accountability, y'all, because at the end of the day, we don't know these fucking people. We don't know them. We can give our opinion on what we see, that they're putting out. And when you see that things have took a turn and they are not what you thought it was, then yes, you should come back to that same public platform and let it be known, yep, I was wrong. I think I was wrong. I was partially wrong or whatever. Accountability, folks. That's all I can say. Yep. So let's go ahead and put a pause. No, we're not going to put a pause on that because it's another beef. I'm sorry, y'all. Another beef brewing, and that is with Whack 100. That is Blueface's manager. I'm pretty sure everybody in here know who Whack 100 is. Blueface's manager. And he has something to say because he got a case going on. And let's listen to him real quick.
What's up to the IG streets, YouTube streets? You know, I always like to come to y'all first about anything I'm doing. I got a tough decision to make.
He got a tough decision, y'all.
When he turned himself in, made accusations that Whack 100 and 600, he mentioned loose cannon, which he may very well be, but Whack 100 and 600 was working with the feds to take him down. He said this to the world. My legal team, when it comes to my overall businesses and things that I do, they have some say-so in this matter. So I've been fighting them on what I didn't want to do, which is file anything against Big U for defamation and slander, as I did for World Star and LA Media, and I won that case, and I got paid. What's up to the IG streets, YouTube streets? You know, I always like to come to y'all first about anything I'm doing.
Wait a minute, y'all. I thought it. Wait, hold on.
I got a tough decision to make.
Hold on.
Big U. So anybody that talks to this man, communicates with this man, I'm trying my best to keep my legal team from doing what they feel they're obligated to do, because my legal team is also my business partners in a lot of my business, and they feel like in the long run it could affect the business. So we need a statement retracting that. I'm gonna tell you what I need to fight my legal team. If a statement retracting what he said, which he know is false, there's no claim or proof of. Matter of fact, in federal court, they addressed it and went on the record and said that they've never talked to, dealt with, communicated, spoke to with Whack 100 or 600 regarding any of these things, in fact, ever. Right? I need that retraction. If not, so letting y'all know, y'all hearing here first. The man is already up under enough pressure. I'm going to be forced to go at any and everything, catalogs, real estate, whatever he might have any type of possession of ownership of, I'm going to be forced to go at it. Y'all hearing it first. So anybody know this dude? Y'all talk to him, holler at him. Give me that so I can go back and tell my legal team, listen, he retracted it. Let it be. Letting y'all know, y'all.
Whoa.
The man is going to be my last video.
Whoa.
I'm going to turn myself in.
This is who he's talking about.
I'm a fugitive. So they just raided all my houses. 600 was actually with the police when they raided my house. And he's actually got video and footage of it. So y'all know what y'all dealing with. And I just want to say this to y'all. When they raided my houses and my property, they was asking about whack. Whack, loose cannon, 600, and this internet stuff. All of y'all filed. All y'all who be sending shit around the internet, all y'all who be promoting and listening to what these niggas saying, all y'all giving these likes and hidden likes, all y'all supporting this. All y'all guilty of this fuck shit. If you had something against a black man, you should handle it with a black man in the streets. Wack said 100 times he was gonna take my contracts. He working with the FBI. That'll be my last.
Whoa. So he did say that Wack is working with the FBI, y'all. And Wack is saying that he just want him to retract that before he takes him to court. He wants him to retract that before he takes him to court, guys. Accountability. We was just talking about that. Accountability. Whew. So I think if this guy know that he is lying, that he needs to go ahead and retract what he said about Wack working with the feds. I don't know if he working with the feds or not, y'all. Okay? Go ahead and drop it down in the chat and let me see what y'all think about that. Okay, 39 likes, 243 is 43 now. In the chat. Run the likes up. Yes, guys, y'all need to run them likes up. Too many people in here and we don't have the likes liking. So let's give y'all a minute and go ahead and hit that like button and share the live. Make sure that you are subscribed. I don't know if y'all forget to hit the like button or what's going on, but go ahead and hit that like button. You got to keep your girl who knew in the algorithm, okay? Please and thank you. Okay. So with all of that being said, we'll see what develops in this whole situation. Okay. Let's see. Let's go back. I gotta give y'all the update on 50 Cent and T.I. Now, I told y'all T.I. put out a diss song. Well, his son King, he has put out a diss song to 50 Cent now as well. But his is not as hard as his father's, because you know, T.I., he the king. That's what he is. And nobody can take that from him. He's a damn good rapper. And he got them hits. So his son is trying to follow suit and do the same thing. Now that they're being talked about a lot because of this incident, he's trying to get his music out there, in my opinion. But 50 Cent, he chose to take a different approach. Well, he posted him and Tyler Perry. And he says, if you ain't working with either one of them, then you ain't working. I was like, no, he didn't. So he's saying that they are the best to work with, him and Tyler Perry. But like I said, he did take this picture down. 50 Cent did take the picture down. But that wasn't good enough for T.I. and his son, because now they have dug up 50 Cent's old baby mama. This is his first baby mama. And she said that he tried to unalive her and their son. What y'all think about that? Do y'all think it's true or what? She said that he tried to unalive her and their son. And then he never checked on their son or anything. Because a fire had happened that they feel like 50 Cent is the one who did it or had somebody to do it. I said, ooh wee. You say crazy as fuck, and you're absolutely right. But wait a minute, y'all. I got the video, and I'm going to show y'all the video. But let me show y'all what else King put up. King is really mad that he put his mama up. And I can't say I blame him. But he ain't playing. He pulling out all kind of shit on 50 Cent, y'all. Now, we know that 50 Cent is the king of trolling. We already know that, y'all. But Look at what King posted. Do y'all see? Let me take my banner down, y'all, because y'all can't even see what I be reading that these people is saying because I got the damn banner up. Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to pull up. Oh shit, I can't even see it now. Okay. You think you raising a man, having him sit in your lap as a teenager. Ooh, shots fired, y'all. Did y'all see that? That's a hoe, sir. So is he saying that 50 Cent son, the youngest son, is a hoe, or 50 Cent is a hoe? But that is strange, y'all. 50, why did you have a 13-year-old, allegedly, I think that's his age, sitting on your lap like this? King say that he is a teenager. He's a teenager. He might be a little bit early, older than 13, what I'm saying. Y'all, I'm through. I am too through. Shots are being fired left and right. That's a good point. Yeah. He shouldn't be on his lap. Yeah, I agree with you on that. I don't know why he had this big old boy on his lap. That he is not no little baby. Oh, that girl who was messing with Diddy's son. Huh? What girl that was messing with Diddy's son? What you talking about? Okay, guys. So anywho, that's what King posted. 50X. Yeah, this is the son with 50X that was messing with Diddy. You absolutely right. You absolutely right. This is their son because he got 2 kids, 50 Cent do. With Jane Doe. Remember, that's what they called her in court, Jane Doe. And that is their son that was just sitting on 50 Cent's lap. And then there is his son with his first baby mama. And here she is. Okay. Okay, you say, okay, thank you, was confused for a second. Yeah. That's who it is. That's who it is, guys. But let's go ahead and listen to what this baby mama has to say about 50 Cent. And King and T.I. is the one who drugged this information out to we the people. Yep. Out to we the people. And let's listen, guys. Remember, all things is allegedly, in my opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Now, 50 Cent has been accused of silencing this woman. I think she took a big payout some years back, and 50 Cent signed his rights away to his first son. He didn't want nothing to do with him. And his first son and him been beefing ever since. And his first son looked just like him. And that's the son that King said that he would smack him if he seen his son. But King, you wasn't right for that because 50 Cent's son don't even have nothing to do with it. He don't even get along with 50 Cent. So why the hell you gonna smack him? That don't even make sense. But anyway, y'all, let's listen. Let's give it over to 50's first baby mama, y'all.
Mr. Jackson, you did think so?
Yes, I know so.
Why do you say that?
He threatened me on Monday.
He did.
He threatened me. Look, watch what I'll do. I have someone come kill you. He threatened me. He threatened me on Monday, and this is what he did.
How long were you two together?
We were together for 13 years. The relation just ended over a year ago. He cannot accept that I have moved on with my life. He's like, he's going to strip me of everything. And I didn't allow it. I fought back, and this is what he's trying to do. He tried to kill me and his own child.
Why do you know that?
He threatened me. He told me he would. He told me he would have someone come do something to me. He told me he would say, watch what I do. I have someone come kill you, and that's what he did. That's
really
what he did. I know he did. There's not a doubt in my mind on my son's life. I know he did.
What happened?
I know he did.
Anything? Did you see anything?
Someone threw something through the window and the house was ignited. Couldn't even make it downstairs. We had to jump out the window.
Do you think he hired someone to do it?
Yes, of course. I know. He's too much of a cow to do anything himself.
Where is
You're blaming 50 Cent for this?
Yes. Yes.
He released a statement saying he was happy everyone got out alive.
He didn't even, if you release a statement, if you care about the child, he has made no attempt to contact his child. He calls my grandmother when he's upset and he wants to talk about me. He calls my uncle, he calls my aunt. He's not made one attempt to come find out if his son is okay. So that sounds like a concerned father? A concerned father don't sign over their rights. A concerned father do not sign over legal, physical. He has no rights over Marquise. None. None. He signed away custody. He tries to make it like he's a doting, beautiful father. He's not. He's not. He is a deadbeat because it's not about monetary. He is a deadbeat.
You heard this in the middle of the night?
Yes, I did.
Talk about the custody of the house. He didn't want you to have that
No,
house.
it was in the Supreme Court. I did my deposition yesterday.
And
yesterday.
He trashed
Yesterday.
attorney's
Yes.
office?
No, he trashed it on Monday, but I did my deposition yesterday. And they saw the evidence that I had. We had an express oral agreement, and I have proof that he said that. And this is what happened. He knew I was going to get that house.
Isn't dangerous?
He doesn't care. Anyone who tries to take a roof over their child's head, do they care about putting them in danger? When you know you drive around a bulletproof van all day, every night, wouldn't you want your son to be somewhere safe?
You think he would try to kill his own kids?
Yes, I think he would. He's upset. If he can't have me, he'd be like, no one can. He's upset.
So
He's very upset.
Fighting over the house for him?
Yes, we were in court. We're in litigation. We're fighting over the house. Yes.
What did he tell you?
He said that he was going to have someone come kill me and watch what he does. And this is what he did.
So he threatened you?
Yes, and he has made no contact to even see how his son is doing. No contact.
You heard telling him that are you? How frightened are
I'm
you?
very upset.
Ooh, what y'all got to say about that? That was a lot. And this was put out to We the People by King Harris. That is T.I.'s son. He put that out. It is over on his page right now, guys. And you know what's crazy? I've heard about that 50 Cent he had signed his rights over and things like that to his firstborn. But I had no idea that he tried to unalive these people. Allegedly. Because I don't know if that's true. But that is her side of the story. And she says that she's very upset. Now, we know that she took a big payout not to speak on 50 Cent no more. But she did say that he was putting his hands on her as well. So not only did he try to unalive her and their child, allegedly, he also used to be violent with her, according to her. Now, his second baby mama, the one that was involved with all the P. Diddy stuff, Jane Doe, she did say that 50 had got aggressive with her as well, but she didn't elaborate. So, y'all, I don't know. And Cuban, is her name Cuban Doll? The one that he was with? I might be wrong. The last young lady he was with, and she told Vivica Fox, get it back in blood, because Vivica Fox came out talking about how she wanted 50 Cent and she would give him another chance and all of that when he was in a relationship. And that girl came out to this internet and told Vivica Fox, get it back in blood. So evidently, 50 must wasn't being that violent person to her, because she said, get it back in blood. But they are not in no relationship now either, because she allegedly asked him for 10K and he wouldn't give her the 10K. And so the relationship ended over 10K. And she didn't end the relationship, he did. I was like, ooh, wee. I don't know what to say about this, y'all. It'd be a lot of crazy shit going on. That's all I can say. We got 300 and some people in the building, y'all. And I got 75 likes. I need y'all to hit that like button. Hit that like button. So, anywho, guys, that's what was going on. That is the update with 50 Cent, T.I., Tiny. Tiny did post a picture of herself. You know, I think she's trying to make herself feel better about the situation and all of that. And it wasn't a picture, it was a little video, and she was dancing, and you know, she looked nice and everything. But he's taking shots at Beyonce mother, Tina Knowles. He posted a unflattering picture of Tina Knowles. Do I got it in here? And I was like, 50, you just took the other picture down of Tiny Why the hell is you putting this up here? But y'all know he's a troll, and he 50 think it's funny. He think it's funny, y'all. Now, what y'all think about this situation? This is something that happened with normal people. Y'all know I like to throw us in there. We the people. This woman got on her knees proposing to this man in a mall, y'all, because they had been together for 10 plus years and he wouldn't propose. So she took it upon herself to go ahead and propose. Would you guys have done this? Let me know. The people say, girl, if you don't get up, so they feel like she needs to get her ass off of her knees, you know, asking this man to marry her. Oh my God, girl, no. I know, right? Okay, so that's what's going on with we the people. I see all y'all saying no, hell no. I agree. I totally agree, y'all. If y'all missed this video from yesterday, y'all make sure y'all go and run in my channel and check it out. Okay? Hell to the no. I know that's right. It wouldn't have been me either. It wouldn't have been me either, y'all. Okay, let me make sure that I done gave y'all all the tee-hee-hee that I had scheduled for this particular live. Because y'all know I be having to go through a lot of different stuff to make sure I'm getting y'all some juicy stuff that y'all can go ahead and sink y'all teeth into. Okay? Not no boring shit. Okay, let's see. Nobody answered. Do y'all really think that Lotto is pregnant by 21 Savage? Allegedly, I said the last time I showed Lotto with that pregnant belly, I told y'all I felt like that was AI. But now a new picture has surfaced, and y'all let me know if y'all feel like it's AI or not, because I feel like a lot of this stuff be AI, so I have to, pick through it and see what I feel is real. Now, there they are. They're in a car together. What do y'all think about this? Look at Lotto's belly. They are saying that she's definitely pregnant by 21 Savage. A very married 21 Savage. Let me add that in, because I always add it in with Clarissa Shields and other people. So Lotto, she don't get no special treatment. A very married 21 Lotto. I mean, a very married 21 Savage. Okay, you say AI. Okay. Yes, Lotto is pregnant with that lady's husband, baby. Damn. So I got people in the chat saying they feel like it's AI, and I got people in the chat saying that she is pregnant by the lady's husband. Lord, take the wheel. That's all I can say. Lord, take the wheel. Okay? Oh, we was just speaking on 50 Cent. I want to throw it all over to We the People again, and let's listen to what some of the people gotta say, y'all.
I don't know why everybody acting like that nigga King is wrong for standing up for his mama. That nigga 50 posted a picture of his mama, so that nigga posted a picture of 50 mama. You can't talk about a nigga mama and your mama dead. Well, I mean, you can, but just know they're going to mention that. So all the trolling that 50 doing, all the nigga did was troll him back. Now King got to stay in his place. What place 50 got to stay in? 50 is 50 years old, still trolling and being petty. But that's what people on his page for. People like how petty he is. Cool. But once a motherfucker say something back to you and all that shit, and I'm not saying 50's doing this, I'm saying the people that's trying to attack King because he's defending his mom. What he did ain't wrong. A child's supposed to always defend their mom. You know what I'm saying? Now, not everybody do the social media back and forth, but he is not wrong for posting that nigga mama, posting 50 mama headstone. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want nobody to talk about your mama, don't talk about their mama. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you know your mama deceased. You know what I'm saying? If you know you got a deceased mama or whoever it may be, why would you talk about somebody else's when they can definitely find out that yours is no longer here? So that was 50 Cent. He set that trap up for himself. But for y'all to say that he's supposed to stay in a kid's place and all this shit, that nigga's 21. Fuck out of here. He's a grown man. You know what I'm saying? It's just best to not say anything. But damn, 50 doing all of this when T.I. just wanted a versus. He asked for verses. This nigga Crime Stopper video getting posted, his courtroom shit. Like, damn. Either accept the verses or just move on.
I agree.
We're not going for that. That nigga King is not wrong. I don't know why everybody acting like that nigga King is wrong for standing up for his mama. That nigga 50 posted a picture of his mama.
Okay, do y'all agree or disagree with this man? Now, like I said, I like both of these people. I like T.I. and I like 52. Real talk, y'all. But some of the stuff that 50 be posting, yeah, 50, you ain't got to do all that. You ain't got to do all that. We know you is the king of trolling people. We know that. But some things should just be off limits. But I'm sorry to say, can't nobody make me hate 50 Cent. Yes, I definitely like T.I. too. I rock with both of them. I like both of their music. 50 ain't really been doing no music. He been sticking to all his different shows and things of that nature. And he has the best shows, y'all. I have watched all of 50 Cent shows and they are top tier. But I do feel like 50, you can pipe that down, some of that trolling that you be doing. T.I. and King was not wrong because they had to try to put you in your place because you stepped out your body. Now that's just what it is. That's all I'm gonna say. All of them are wrong in my opinion. Okay, I respect your opinion. You feel like everybody is wrong in this particular situation. Okay. Okay, guys. So with all of that being said, that's all I got for y'all. I agree 100. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys. So I'll catch y'all in the next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share the live. And have a wonderful day, guys. Deuces.